Hi YouTube. I thought what I'd do today is talk to you about these pencils that I bought at Hobby Lobby yesterday. Let me just zoom in here so you can see this. Okay, they're called Masters Touch Fine Art Studio Woodless Graphite Pencils. High quality graphite pencils. Get HB, 2B, 4B, 6B, 8B, and 2H. There's 6 of them total. And then it kind of shows you this little thing here, tone, whatever, and then the back is just more the same. It comes in this plastic. You can see here. Let me zoom out now so that you can see it a whole lot better. There we go. Okay. Normally I draw with regular drawing pencils, the kind that has the wood, and as you sharpen you have the wood shavings and so forth. But recently I thought I'd goof off with some woodless pencils, and I found these for $5, and I thought, why not? Let me pull one out here so you can see it close up. Okay, there's a 4B, and you can see there's no wood. It's all solid graphite, and I'm not sure what they put on I didn't look it up or anything, what they put on the outside here to keep you from getting that graphite on your fingers, because if you're going to touch this, of course, see, you get graphite on the finger. But some kind of coating or whatever, but it sharpens really nice and everything. I can tell you this, that these pencils, they feel like glass rods, okay? And I can tell you that I'm not very familiar with woodless pencils. I've just, recently just picked these up, and I tried another brand a couple of weeks ago, which made me think, you know what, I like the tone that these pencils give. So I went ahead but $5, I mean, that's less than $1 a pencil. And like I said, it's kind of like glass rods, and if you're not careful, you can break them. And especially the softer pencil. For example, here's the 8B pencil, and I snapped it. I snapped it when I was trying to sharpen it, and it didn't snap because I was sharpening it, but what happened is, because it's very soft, 8B is very soft, and the tip broke in my pencil sharpener, that I was tapping the sharpener on the table while I was holding the pencil in my hand, and I guess the flicking of it snapped it in half. So what I had to do is I had to put the other half on an extension, and then I'll save this and I'll put it on an extension when the time comes that I wear this down. I need to use this. Now, as far as the quality of these things, wow, I think I'm going to switch over to woodless pencils as my main drawing pencil from now on, because I am so impressed with the tone. I'm going to show you something. Now, I think most of you out there that draw, you always, for most of us anyway, you always draw your initial sketch out of whatever it is that you're drawing, and you always try to get your proportions correct. However, you use the grid method, which I use a lot, or you can use the proportional divider, which I use. You can use a trace box, which I use. I do a lot of different ways. Even once in a million years, I even use that trace paper, though that's not my favorite, because the trace itself is kind of hard to erase, and I don't want initial lines on the paper. But anyway, but I decided that I was just going to goof off with these pencils, and I didn't want to actually do a serious drawing just to test the pencils out. So I went and I did a quick sketch, and I didn't even bother measuring proportions or anything. But I was very surprised at what I ended up with, and I'm going to show you this. Okay? Take a look at that. Now, I'm not like trying to toot my own horn here, but I'm really interested in that photorealism quality, and it just seems to elude me. I don't know if you've ever been to my Instagram channel, where I have all my drawings there, which it's listed right in the description, where my Instagram channel is, rickrat_drawings, and that's RIQRAT_drawings. But even though a lot of my drawings, people say, hey, you know, they look pretty, you know, close to, you know, the photo, whatever, they're really not photorealistic. This, to me, is as close as I've ever gotten to photorealism, and I'm just excited. 1 second. This is what I use as a reference, okay? I was just looking at this and just quickly sketched it out. I didn't measure anything, so I already know the nose isn't the right size or anything, so, you know, because I'm not going to finish this. But I just wanted to get something on paper so I could shade. And let me just zoom in here so you can get a closer look at the graphite work here. Okay, you know, there's that guy. Just go like this and go. Okay. Yeah. Oh yeah. I did my own highlight. You can see I did my own highlight. Looks like a window reflection. You don't see that on here. You know, we can take liberties if it's our own drawing. But anyway, the tonal quality of these pencils, I was able to get some great detail in here. I was able to make the eye pretty realistic, I think. I mean, I don't know what you think, but I think it came out kind of good. And I'm just really excited because I've been experimenting with graphite powder. I've been experimenting, you know, with different pencil sets, and I have my favorite pencils and all that stuff. But I think I'm going to be changing over to more of the woodless pencils because I like the dark tonal quality that it gives. And what I used here is I used the 8B and I used the 2H pencil. Those were basically the two I used here. And I used the cotton swab to blend. And for a little bit of the really sharp detail work in here, what I did too is I took some, I think it's called frisket paper, or not paper, but frisket, kind of like a sticky tape kind of thing. And I go in there and I kind of put details in by lifting some out using that, and of course erasers and stuff. But the pencil itself, these pencils, $5. Master's Touch at Hobby Lobby, and I'm sure they sell them at other places. You know, I think that's a bargain. I mean, and if you have a Hobby Lobby around you, you get the 40% off of, you know, one of your items. So if it's the only thing you buy, this thing's only going to cost you, you know, $3. So that to me is just a great pencil set. I love it. And I only use the 8B and I use the 2H pencil in here. I didn't get a chance to use these other ones yet, but I could basically complete this drawing with those two pencils, and get it to where I want to go. I'm excited. So highly recommend these pencils. Highly recommend, and I really like the woodless in general. I have a couple of other brands that if they happen to give me different kind of results, I'll do a video on those. But if not, if they're pretty much the same, then consider this video to represent the woodless family of pencils altogether, as far as I'm aware of. Anyway, if you like this review, please give this video a thumbs up. Leave comments down below. Tell me what you think about my little quickie sketch here that I did. The quality of the pencil and everything. If you think it kind of has a realistic look to it, I sure like to know how it looks to you as opposed to what it looks to me. I don't tend to see things exactly as everyone else. So thanks again, and I'll see you in the next video.